Hi, everybody. We're live on our YouTube channel. We're doing another board game show. We're going to be doing, this is going to be we think the fourth one. I don't know. Go back and check if you want to. I'm sure you won't do that work, but thank you for showing up anyway. If you're watching this, we're going to have a little fun here. I make up a bunch of stupid questions. Everybody tries to guess those stupid answers, and hopefully we have a lot of fun in between. I'm going to do some quick introductions for the people that are here, and then we'll do some promotion at the end of it. I've got David and Travis from Winsmith Games. David, Travis, there you go. Both of them.
Hey, how are you? Hey.
Hey, guys. We've got John Moffat from Stone Circle Games.
Hey.
We've got Sean Epperson from Think 12 Games.
Oh, hey.
And we've got John Haremza from the Legends of Tabletop.
Hey.
And we've got Tracy over here. I'm Kurt.
Just Tracy.
Yeah, Tracy from the MFG cast. You may know her from that popular podcast. We're going to have three teams today. We're going to have John and John. We're going to have Tracy and Sean. And then not filling out the rhyming scheme, David and Travis.
All right.
That's okay.
Way to go.
You guys will probably still do great. So anyway.
Gloomhaven.
Yes, that's it. You win.
We did
Every
it.
answer is Gloomhaven.
Go back and listen to old episodes of the board game show if you don't understand that joke. Anyway, so before we get into the games, we're going to find out who goes first. And to do that, I am going to do a popular game that's sweeping the nation. It's called Bob Dylan Sings the Hits. All right. So to figure out which one of these teams is going to go first, I'm going to sing a description of a game in Bob Dylan's classic voice. You might not understand half of what I'm singing, but try your best. Whoever, because we don't have any buzzers, and this is a game that usually we go in player order. This one is just going to be whoever I see hand go up first and say the right name of the game will be able to go first. And then also, if you get it wrong, your team is out, and then the rest of the teams get to guess after that. So everybody ready? Everybody think they got what's going on there?
Yep.
All right,
Yep.
Here we go. Take the pot of land, attempting to buy, and then they'll land. Income gained by the place building of their properties, and money spent when the business properties belong to other players. When time gets to players may have the mortgage their properties, raise gases, for fire, taxes, and other misfortunes. John,
Are you singing about Monopoly?
I am singing about.
Oh, God damn it.
Wow.
That is correct.
I was like, Magnate? No.
I kept hearing property. Like,
I kept
is it
hearing
Monopoly?
misfortunes and properties and stuff like that, but I couldn't think of what he would be talking about. Holy crap.
Everyone's favorite game, Monopoly.
All
All
right.
right.
Deep cut.
Yeah, you betcha. Going right to the beginning of most people's gaming careers. All right, so John and John, you will be going first. This round is sponsored by Meeples. Meeples, they're like people, but without faces or souls. That's not creepy at all if you think about it. All right, so the first game that we're going to be playing is called The Replacements. I'm going to take a board game, change one letter, and make it another game. You need to tell me what the original game is. Okay, so I'm only changing one letter. So even if the game has multiple letters of that same letter, I'm only changing one. Okay.
Okay.
So John and John, you're going first. The first game is called Foot.
Root.
So Foot, what would that be?
Oh, John. It's got to be root, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that your final answer?
Yes. Yes.
Root is
John
the
approved.
answer. You are correct.
Nice.
All right. Now we're going to be going to Tracy and Sean. Your next game is called Duke.
Dune.
Canada.
Dune.
Yeah, that sounds right. Yeah.
Dune.
Dune is correct.
Hey,
Nice.
did you guys all notice how we answered that pretty fast this time? Just make note of that because it probably won't happen again.
He,
All right.
he was trying to figure out how many letters to change to make it Gloomhaven. That's all it was. That was it.
Probably.
It's a lot.
We probably have to tell David
Gloomhaven.
and Travis the Gloomhaven.
Yes, we'll have to tell them. Yeah. I think it ends for sure. All right. David and Travis, you're next.
Yep.
Your game is parts. Parts.
Parts, right, Travis? Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, that's right.
Parts.
That's right. Parts.
All right, nice.
Parts. All right, everyone has a point. All right, they'll start getting maybe a little harder here. All right, John and John. Your next game is called Rations.
Rations. I'm gonna write it down.
Is that why we have paper?
No, that is not why you have
Oh,
paper. But if you want to use the paper, go ahead.
I don't know.
Just as long as you're not using the internets. John is dying because he knows.
Do we get to steal it?
Do you?
stealing.
Are you dying because you know John? Because I'm not sure. Are we allowed to ask questions?
Nope.
Oh, okay. All right.
That was the question, and no, it was no and
Do we get to steal if they don't know?
no stealing, unfortunately.
You have any guesses, John?
Fortunately, spelling is my worst subject. No.
I can't think. I mean, Nations, but I don't. I mean, is there a game called Nations? I don't.
Yes, there is.
Is there? You want to go with that? That's the only thing I can think of.
Yeah, no, that's good.
Okay,
Nations is correct.
2 for 2.
The beautiful ship to my anchor.
Very nice. All right, Tracy and Sean. Wow, that was
Hey,
terrible.
hey, I'm your wife.
Who are you? What
Yeah.
happened? All right,
Should
here
have
we
just
go.
bartered you off like that.
That's right. That's right. All right, Tracy and Sean. Your next game is called Stick Pile.
It's got to be stockpile.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
Okay, that is correct.
You made me nervous there for a second.
All right. Travis and David, you're up.
All right.
The next
Right.
game is called Magic Haze. Magic Haze.
Hey, we were just talking about this.
Yeah.
Right, Dave?
Yep. Magic Maze, right?
Magic Maze.
That's right. I think it's
Nice.
hilarious that we were just talking about it. Now I'm like, crap. It's,
Yeah,
in my
'cause it's an
game.
obscure game.
It is. No one knows what it is.
No.
All right, John and John. The next game is Dice Pity. Dice Pity.
Dice City?
Yeah, gotta be right.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Dice City is correct. These are way too easy. God,
Are
I
you
should've made
trying
these
to
harder.
convince people to change their minds?
Heck yeah.
Okay.
Right.
The idea of a game show with a malevolent questionnaire.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly. Just make them impossible. All right. All right, Tracy and Sean. Space Race. Space Race.
Space Base is,
Mhm.
I think, yeah.
That's right.
Yep.
And just to let everybody know, not all of these games are going to be this easy, apparently. All right. Last one for Travis and David. Fart. Fart. Saving the best for last.
Do you want to go with your other guest, Dave?
Yeah, Fort.
Fort.
Fort is correct. All right. Everyone, a great.
Everyone loves the game of fart, though.
Exactly.
Yeah, there should be a game.
Who
Yeah.
doesn't?
There's a game of poo, so
kids
like
are really
every
good at
game
it.
of fart.
There's gotta be.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
It has to be the prequel to Pooh.
Does.
Gotta be. All right. So at the end of the first round, everyone's tied with 3 points, which is kind of unprecedented. I think most games it's like 1-0 or something like that. So everyone's doing great. This next round is brought to you by cubes. A piece of wood, a horse, oil? Fuck it. With your imagination, a cube can be anything. All right. For our next game.
Good Lord.
You laughed. So.
I'm gonna cut that and make that my ringtone.
Yeah,
That's awesome. That's fantastic.
All right. Speaking of, I feel like everybody's kind of predicting the future. This game is called Board Game Prequels.
Jeez.
Board
Yeah,
Game
what is
Prequels.
going on with that?
Fart.
That's right. You win. John's winning all the games.
Yeah.
All right. So in this game, I'm going to give you a fake board game prequel, and you need to tell me what the original game would be like. Like if you have movies have the original movie and then they have the prequel. So, all right. I'm going to start again with John and John. This board game prequel, and just to warn everybody, I don't know if I did a great job with these, so it may want to be called something else. So I apologize, but I'm doing my best. All right. So the first board game prequel would be called La Pequeña. La Pequeña.
El Grande.
We'll go with that.
Is that your final answer?
John was emphatic. I believe him.
He was. He's nothing but ever emphatic. That is correct. El Grande.
There's 3 Spanish words came in handy, John.
we just watched Encanto, so I've got Encanto,
Oh, nice.
Grande,
we don't
and
talk about
Pequeña.
Bruno.
That's it.
Yeah, exactly. We do not. And he already did. So, geez, we just ruined
But take a point away for that.
it. All right. So we're going to Tracy and Sean. Your next board game prequel is Quiet. Quiet. I just want to keep yelling.
Tough one.
Something that would be loud or yelling or silence. No.
Why are you
Jeez.
looking at me like
Because she's saying a bunch
You're
of
my
stuff and
partner.
you're
I'm
just
like, I'm
staring.
throwing
no,
stuff out to you.
I'm just thinking.
I know you are. I just was-
Man.
Nope.
I'm coming up
Again.
blank. I can't think of anything.
Quiet. Or quiet.
I'm trying to go the opposite of that, right? So like something.
Yeah, because of how he's saying it.
Yeah.
Nope.
Loud noises.
You really love the lamp brick.
I got nothing.
Me
I'm
either.
coming up blank.
Anybody else want to take a shot for no extra points?
Good. No one else has it.
Nobody
either.
else has it.
No.
I don't feel bad then.
No, I don't either.
I had nothing.
It's a game where you're trying to be quiet and not wake up the dragon. It's
Clank.
called Clank.
Clank.
That's right.
Uh,
Right.
Dang. Boo.
Hey, it's not my fault you got it wrong. All right. Next for Travis and David. This board game prequel is called A Small Brunch for Thor. A Small Brunch for Thor.
Let's see. Feast for Odin, right, Travis?
Definitely a good guess. But why a small brunch for 4 though?
Remember, he gave the disclaimer that he might suck at this.
Let's go with Feast for Odin then.
I
Oh, well,
Gloomhaven.
if it sucks, then I know.
I don't know. It could be wrong, but I'm just saying.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
Yes. Yep.
See?
Okay.
Yeah. Before you have a feast for Odin, you have to have a small brunch for Thor. I mean, it's just what.
Oh, for Thor. I thought you said for 4, like the number 4.
Oh.
Okay, I got you.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes way more sense now.
Yeah. Okay. So I
I was
definitely.
like, well, who's the four? Okay.
We're the
Gotcha.
four that we're having this feast with. Are the small brunch?
Gotcha.
Small brunch for
It's
four
four
people.
guys, and later we're gonna eat a lot, so don't eat too much
All
right now.
So notes, better enunciation for me. I will keep that in mind.
You're used to the Bob Dylan singing. so.
Sure am.
Especially the brunch for four, you have 5 tribes, right? So-
Yeah, there you go.
Oh.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Next one for John and John. This board game prequel would be called Happy Asylum. Happy Asylum.
Arkham Horror.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
Happy Asylum.
What's this? What's that solo game with the? Seems like a zombie thing with a hospital or something. I don't know.
Probably. That sounds like a board game. There's zombies with exclamation point. That's
Yeah, no, I don't think it's that.
Happy
Yeah,
Asylum.
I mean, I don't have anything better.
No.
Final answer?
Oh, wait a minute. What was it? What was the prequel name?
Happy Asylum. Happy Asylum.
Yeah, it's probably
Dice Hospital. No.
that was my other thought. Yeah. But I feel like it doesn't fit the pattern, right?
No.
Like Arkham Asylum feels better.
I got nothing.
Arkham Asylum.
Arkham Asylum. Final
Yeah.
answer?
Yep.
Okay, that is incorrect. Anybody want to take a
Mansions of
guess?
Madness.
No, it is not. That is a very good one. But if we're thinking, I should have just called this opposites. If you're in a Happy Asylum, the next thing would be a Gloom Haven. A Gloom Haven.
Son of a bitch.
Wow.
All right. Someone put him in a chokehold.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, you did it.
I did it. All right. Next one is for Tracy and Sean.
That should have been ours. I wouldn't have had that though.
This board game prequel would be called Four Clans.
Five
I
tribes.
think yes, I think we just mentioned it. So 5
Yeah.
tribes.
5 tribes. Yeah,
Is that your final answer?
I
Final
think so.
answer.
Don't
That
you?
is correct.
Yeah.
That is
Yeah.
But
Nice.
someone
At
here
least-
has the gift of precognition. I'm not sure which
I
one
was
this
gonna say,
is.
all you have to do is just talk about other games, and eventually you're gonna come up with the answer to something else.
But there's a lot of games out there. That's the creepy part.
Yeah.
At least
Kurt,
you
do you
didn't
have the
shout
power
out
of
Wingspan.
post-cognition? Maybe that's what it is.
Yeah,
Yes.
maybe. That's right. All right. This next board game prequel would be for Travis and David.
Mhm.
This board game prequel would be called Boring Eastern Succession. Boring Eastern Succession.
Great Western Trail, Dave.
That I couldn't remember
Boring.
the last word. Yeah, Great Western Trail.
Succession Trail. I mean, if it's somewhat opposite, that's like Great Boring Eastern Western. You want to go with that?
Yeah, Great Western
All right,
Trail.
Great Western Trail.
Great Western Trail is correct.
Nice.
Nice.
Well done. Way to go through all of that. When I write
Show your
things,
work,
I'm like,
man.
I'm like,
Show your work.
I could not do this myself. So I'm glad you guys are doing it. All right. This last board game prequel for John and John. There's still more for everybody else. It's just the last one for John and John. Okay. This board game prequel would be called We're All Perfectly Fucking Healthy.
I mean, it's got to be
Pandemic?
pandemic, right, John?
It's the opposite of no.
I mean, are there any other games that are like disease based?
Yes, but the titles are Yeah, I think pandemic's the best guess.
Yep.
Yeah, that works.
Is that your final answer?
Hmm.
That is correct.
Nice
That's all correct. All right.
and appropriate.
That's right. That's right. That's why I wrote it. All right. Last board game prequel for Tracy and Sean. This board game prequel would be called Perfectly Fine Grapes.
I think it's going to be wine related, so maybe Vinos.
I've never heard of that.
Well, the opposite of wine would be
what
vinegar,
about
right, guys?
viticulture?
Well, so Vinos is making wine, right? So a perfectly fine grape is a pre-processed grape, where wine would be a post-processed grape. I don't know if they're like, I can't think of any food-based games that are like.
That again?
Perfectly Fine Grapes.
Like maybe like, I don't know, is there a bad apples or something like that? Or
Oh, sour apples?
that's not a
that's a-
game though. Is that
Yeah,
a
it
game?
is. Yeah. A bad game, but sorry, whoever's listening likes it.
Whoever created it, sorry.
That's my favorite game. That's what got me into gaming.
Sorry.
Sour.
Monster.
I think it is because there's I mean, if we're playing opposites, there's sour apples.
Yeah.
I don't know though. Because it's like a spin-off. It's opposites of that other Apple game. What is that Apple game?
Apples to apples.
Apples to apples. And then
Also
there's
a
sour
horrible game.
apples. Yeah.
It seems
I
like an
don't like it.
obscure one though.
It
Like
does seem, but the game you're talking about, I've never heard of it, nor have I ever heard of them talking about it. So I'm trying to play the I don't know.
Perfectly Fine Grapes.
You're
I
pissing
think-
me off. No, you're pissing me off. Perfectly fine grapes. I don't know, Sean. If you want to say that, that's fine.
Gosh. I feel like it's Venus just because that's a fairly well-known game. Like it's in the heavier category of Euro games. Yeah, I'd probably lean towards that.
Okay, we'll say that. I think it's viticulture.
You are right. It is viticulture.
I've been married to him for a long time, so I'm like, I've never heard of that game. I really don't think that's the answer. But that's cool.
Viticulture, yeah, that's another one.
And,
That would have been my guess.
It's one of the two winemaking games.
oh yeah, I was like, I can't think of any other wine games. Not that I'm sure the other game isn't good, but
Yeah.
Damn it.
All right. And the last board game prequel of the round goes to Travis and David. This board game prequel is called Alive Summer. Alive Summer.
Gotta be Dead of
Alive
Winter.
Summer.
Yeah.
I did. Dead
Yep.
of Winter final.
Final answer. That is correct.
Either that or Super Rhino Hero Battle.
Super Rhino.
Quick, change your guess.
This should be opposites.
Yes, it should have. Thank you.
Oh no, it should be next time.
Yes, exactly.
It's fine. We got it.
It's all right. It was still a really good round. So after the second round, we have John and John with 5 points, Tracy and Sean with 4, and Travis and David with 6.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
Newcomers rocket right to the
Yeah,
front.
That's right. That's right.
Show offs.
All right. This round brought to you by RPGs. Do you like a bunch of smelly people who are too awkward to socialize in real life? RPGs. Now I'm just saying, when I do these jokes, I'm including myself in this. I'm not meant to put anybody down. It's just having fun. So,
He's
Look,
smelly.
we've all been to conventions.
yes, that's.
I feel targeted.
Yeah.
I'm triggered.
He knows.
When I was in college, we had these all, weekend long gaming things, and we actually had assigned brute squads. And your job was to walk around and ask people if they'd showered and send them back to the dorms if they hadn't. It was fun.
That's
Oh my
awesome.
gosh.
Wow.
Gross.
Anyone 6 foot more, 200 pounds or more was on the brute squad. It was great.
That's hilarious. All right. This next game is called How Long Between Expansions.
Oh,
I'm going to give you a game. Then I'm going to give you the expansion to that game. You're going to tell me how long it's been between those expansions. If you get it right on the dot, I will give you 2 points. If you get it within 2, I will give you a point.
Like 2 years.
Mhm.
Years?
Years, correct.
All right.
Yep. And these are all
So if it's
years.
CMON, the answer is 0.
I will also give you all a hint. None of these number of years are repeated. So you'll never get the same number twice in any of these games. Okay?
okay.
All right.
All right.
Let's do this. John and John, your first game is Pandemic. The expansion On the Brink. How long has it been between those two games?
And it's just a random guess. You don't have like an ABC sort of
Yep.
thing.
No, I really don't.
Okay.
Oh,
That's why I'm giving you the option of getting a couple of points for the right answer, or a point if you get it within a couple of years. And believe me, some of these are really hard, and I know that for a fact. But
I have no idea, John. I've only ever played the
oh
original.
boy. Yeah, no, I don't know.
I
for
mean,
some
there's
reason,
a
I think
million of them.
there's
So
a
I
lot
think-
of expansions. Yeah.
I feel like
I
it's
feel
probably
like it
not
was a
too far.
Yeah, I feel like it wasn't too far. I think it was like a sleeper for a little bit, and then they just started like every 3 months they made expansions. I'd like get like 4 years.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe 3.
Let's go with 3.
All right.
answer is 7 years.
Wow.
Yeah, from 2008
So wait, we add our answers together.
to 20.
We got it.
Exactly. You did it.
You didn't even know it.
And On the Brink was 2015.
Wow.
Yeah. A lot of time in between. Yeah. All right. Tracy and Sean, your game is my favorite game, Orleans. How long between the expansion of Invasion?
Is that the first one or the second one, Sean?
And I thought Invasion was like the third.
That's not the first one, though.
The first expansion, I think, was the Trade and Intrigue.
Okay.
I don't know if you consider it fifth player an expansion because that came
Oh,
around there as well. And then Invasion was after that.
so we
Oh,
used,
Lord.
they've used 7. We can't use 7.
You can, you just be wrong.
Correct. So we will
That's true.
not.
Do it. Do it.
Do
This is
you-
America. We're not going to limit your choices, even if they're always
you-
wrong.
Do you think? Do you
Yeah, tell
think
me
it
what
was
I'm
just
right.
a couple of years?
For me, no, I almost want to say like, good Lord. What was the pandemic one?
7.
The answer was 7.
Yeah.
Hmm,
It
okay.
was like 4. I don't even know what year it came out.
That would help.
Maybe. I'd say like 3 or 4, maybe.
This is a trend. 3 and 4. What do you think? Should we go 4? Should we go 3? Should we go 12?
Let's go 4.
Okay. 4.
This is becoming a trend, and I will say this: you should always go with what Tracy thinks. This is actually the first expansion for Orleans. It was 2015, so only came out a year after.
Oh wow.
Wow.
And I looked everything up on BGG.
Wait a
and I
minute.
wrote everything down right.
What did I say that
You said was it only a year? That's like the
Did
first
I
thing
really?
you said. Yes, and I think you were
Oh.
just kind of throwing it out there. But
Oh,
Wow.
don't go with anything I say though, John.
I could have sworn Invasion came out much later. Huh. Crazy.
that's what it says on BGG.
I'm just throwing
if
shit out
that
there.
is not
so-
right. You can take it up with them. All right.
Take
And
it
we
with
had
your
to be
admin.
within how much?
Within 2.
Damn it.
Yep. If you would have picked 3,
You
you
got
would've
3,
won.
would have been fine.
Yep,
Should listen to you.
All right.
It's all good.
The next game goes to Travis and David. This game is called Imperial Settlers. Imperial Settlers.
Mhm.
the expansion Amazons. How long
Oof.
before that
Good luck.
expansion? And
Wow. I didn't even know that was an expansion.
We have it somewhere behind us, maybe.
I mean,
Quick, get the game. Look
seen
at the
it,
back.
but I don't know how long between the two. I mean, I really don't have it.
Did you say you know when the first one was made?
No.
It's a pretty
I've
old
seen-
game
oh.
in the span of board games.
I've seen both boxes. I've seen both games. I just don't know when they came out.
You want to guess like 5 or 6? Were they? Do you know if they were like a long time? Do you have any like sense?
No, not really. I'd want to say it's not 1. So if it's, I'd want to say 4 because then we get from 2 to 6.
Yeah. Okay.
That'd
I'm
be my-
fine if you. We could go 4 again. Everyone else is going with 4. It's got to be right sometime.
Statistically,
answer?
4 is a number.
Right. Okay.
Well-
What do you want to do? 4?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Let's do 4.
Okay. It is
Finally.
4.
Shut up.
Oh!
Right on the dot.
Oh, I don't know why we lost connection with these two.
Oh, what happened?
What happened? That we seem to lose them when they were
Yeah,
playing.
well, it's
this
funny because they were
game.
the new guys, and if Jesse was going to come on, I was going to put him with you guys, but I don't know about that anymore.
You're making us look really bad.
Beginner's luck. Beginner's luck.
You show off.
So Imperial Settlers came out also in 2014, and Amazons came out in 2018. All right, back to John and John.
Man, this one's hard.
The game is Marvel Legendary. This has had many expansions. When did the New Mutants expansion come out for Marvel Legendary?
Never
the
played a
deck-
legendary game.
That's the deck builder, right?
Yeah, yeah. I feel like that one's probably old, right? Older.
Legendary's at least, it's at least 7, 8 years old, I think, if not more. Trying to
It's
remember
at
how
least
bad
1
the
or
footage
2 years
was.
old.
I'm trying to remember how bad the footage was in Dice Tower Review I watched of it. I can't imagine New Mutants was the first most popular set of characters to expand.
I would assume not, right?
Yeah, I think the original had like, Hulk, Captain America, Avengers kind of stuff. So the next one probably like X-Men. I don't know.
Do you think 2, 3 maybe? I'm
I
sure
think-
there's.
I'm thinking 2.
You
Yeah,
go
that
with that.
sounds good.
2 years is your final answer?
Mhm.
That is incorrect.
Can I guess? Is it 8?
Oh, Travis has it right on the dot. 8.
The only reason I know that is because I have most of the legendaries, and that was the
Nice.
one that was in the last 2 years.
Nice.
Ah.
Beautiful. Yep.
So, fun fact about Legendary. Do you know what I'm going with this?
No, I don't.
You don't.
No, I don't.
So, yours truly participated in a legendary, what was that?
A Buffy
A
legendary.
Buffy the Vampire Slayer legendary tournament at Gen Con.
Wow.
I remember
And
that Gen Con. It was the hotness trying to get a copy of Buffy.
I won.
Guess what she got for
Nice.
Shut up.
Guess
I
what
won.
she got for winning it.
I got it. It's right over there. Yeah, I won it.
Nice.
Nice.
And
Mhm.
given the current value, I guess you got Joss Whedon as a prize.
Yeah, I don't know.
And she recycled them.
And-
That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
And
excellent.
I've never watched Buffy before, and I honestly didn't really care. I didn't really care, but I was like, "Oh, this will be fun." Kurt's role playing, and I'm gonna just play some legendary. I'll play some Buffy, and then I was like, "Shut up!" And so I saw Kurt, and I was like, "Look at what I just won!"
She literally rolled
What-
in.
what
Like,
did you
"I'm
win?"
there. What is this? I'll try it. Yeah, sure. Psh, I'll win. Walk out.
What did you end up winning?
I won the
game.
The game,
Oh, the game. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
and
Cool.
like people couldn't get it or something like that. I
Yeah,
don't know. It
like,
was
sold out. I
60
think, when we got it.
$75 or something for this legendary Buffy deck building game.
I think that
Still
was our
have-
first Gen Con, Dave, because I remember the hotness for the con was everybody was trying to get Buffy Legendary. I was
Oh,
like,
yeah,
why?
they
I
had
mean, I
like a-
never watched Buffy either, but
Yeah, they had like a big spot. Was it our first con too? No,
Mm-mm.
that was our second one.
Yeah, second one.
And I was like, and finally I sat and I was waiting for Kurt and he came over to meet me and I was like, look at what I just got. He thought I bought it and I'm like, no, I totally won this.
awesome.
It's actually kind of fun. But
I like Legendary a lot, but
yeah, we
it's
do
fun.
too.
It's fun.
But anyway, sorry, side note.
All right. Jeez.
I had to
Throw it
brag
all
myself up a little bit.
Yeah, you did. You did a great
That's
job.
what happens when we're losing the game. I have
That's
to
true.
feel good.
Speaking of, it's your turn.
Yes.
All right. This next game is called Dominion. Dominion.
Oh, one of my least favorite games. Sorry, don't hurt me, anybody.
All right.
I don't like this.
And its expansion is Dominion Menagerie. How long between Dominion and the expansion Menagerie?
Godspeed
Or Menagerie.
on this one.
I don't like Dominion.
Yep, you said that.
I'm just gonna say it one more time. Don't like it. All right, Sean. What was
Do we know? Like I've played Dominion before.
Yep.
Like there's better deck builders out there now, right?
Yep.
It's a great engine that needs a game.
Yeah.
Yep.
I guess it's only you and me, Kurt.
I have no idea. Like
True.
if Menagerie was like a second, third, fourth, whatever.
I don't remember. We never owned. I don't think we've ever even played that one. That game came out a long time ago.
Yeah.
What about like 6? We haven't used it yet.
Sure. I know that
Well-
I have zero idea. So
I do too, but then that brings us. Well, that doesn't get us anywhere. If we guess 6, we either get it or, well, we could get 5. It could be a 5 or 6. Then I guess we could get points. I don't know. We're totally gonna be wrong on this anyway.
so 5 haven't been used, correct?
It hasn't, so we could get a point if it's 5.
Right. And 6
2
hasn't been
points
used.
for 6.
7
7
has
and 8
been.
have.
Yeah.
Metagaming the educated guess,
Right.
like true gamers.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, I think
So-
Spreadsheets.
Either one.
Beautiful mind.
What do you think?
I'm leaning towards you because I didn't listen to you last time. So you
Well,
know what? I'm
I
gonna
don't
learn my
think you
lesson.
should really listen to me this time either, but let's go 6. That's my guts.
6. You are way off.
12.
It is 12.
Yep, that was my initial, and I was like, that's gonna be way too far. But it's freaking 12. Are
Yeah.
you kidding
Dominion
me?
came out in 2008.
Shut up. I
Wow.
hate
And
it
the
even more.
Menagerie expansion came out 2020. Sorry, 2 years ago.
Crazy.
Next episode, we're gonna burn it on camera. Just kidding. I'm just
Live
kidding.
burn.
It's gonna be a live burn, but we don't have any copies of Dominion anymore.
That's right.
Sorry for everybody that likes it. John, I think you like to play it.
I do. It's all right.
I used to, I just don't anymore. My time can be used.
Okay, get off your soapbox. It's time for the next one.
All right, Travis.
All right. Yep. Travis and
David.
David. Correct. Your next game is Arkham Horror, the card game. Arkham Horror, the card game. The expansion, A Light in the Fog Mythos Pack. How long between the two?
So when did Arkham Horror come out? Because it would have come out after that, right? The card game.
I don't know. I've never even heard of that expansion, so I have no
Me
idea
Of
from
course, the
the
expansion came out first and then the main game.
Oh, right. Hmm. Trust us, we'll finish this game at some point. I don't know, like 5? I have no idea.
Yeah, that would be as good as a guess that I have. I mean, Arkham Horror isn't new. It's pretty old. It's fairly old, but I've never even heard of the expansion. So 5's good. It gets us 3. And I think that's better than guessing 3. So I'm good with that.
Okay,
5.
5.
Yeah.
Is that your final answer?
Yep.
5 is exactly correct.
Wow.
Thanks for having us on, guys. We really had a great time.
It's been fun.
I don't
Yeah,
know
it's
how
been
to.
great.
I don't know how to make these for anyone else to catch up. How do we
Where's
do
that
this?
10-gallon tank game?
Yeah, burn that one. Burn that one.
Yeah,
I can't
where
right
is
now.
that
Yes. Oh,
one?
it burns great, Tom. Burns
we
great.
might have
Cut the
actually
cards,
burned
come
it
pack up the
already.
blues.
Hey, you know what? We got more on our website.
Oh, okay.
Winsmithgames.com. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, that comes at the end of the show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You can edit that part out and just.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, John and John. Your next game is Bonanza. Bonanza, the funky game about beans. Its expansion, Bona Nostra. Bona Nostra.
What the heck
Sounds
is
like
that?
a porno I watched once. How
I'm
long?
glad you said. I'm glad you said it, Kurt.
How long between the original game and the expansion?
So there's an expansion now. Interesting.
I've never heard of that.
Oh hell! So the original game was
Pretty
like
old, right?
2004 or something.
Yeah.
Might be before that. Oh goodness.
I mean, we've got 1 to 12 years so far, so the spread's pretty
Did you tell
big
us how many
potentially.
years we could have?
No.
Expansion
not.
for Bonanza.
It's because you're a bully.
I knew there was a low player count one.
I gave
but-
you a lot of hits.
and there's like a dice game or
Unless this
something
is
that like
impossible.
in the last couple of years.
I have no idea.
Oh boy.
I've only ever
I
played
guess
the
it's
original.
fairly on the longer side, I'd guess, closer to 10 than to 1.
All right. You want to go 10? You want to go 9? We've used 7 and 8 so far. 7, 8, 12.
Yeah, we got 7, 12. It's not, you're not living us good prospects here, Winsmith. Yeah. My only
Final
guess
answer?
it was a big jump is my only guess.
What do you want to go with?
So it was 2000. I kind of feel like it was 2003 or earlier that it was published. So there's very new and very recent, which case it's like 20 years, or it's just a long time, which is like 10. I don't know.
Yeah. You want to go 10?
Sure, it's a good round number.
All right.
10?
Yep.
You should have went with John. It was actually 22 years
Oh my
between.
God.
Wow.
Bonanza came out in 1997.
Holy
Oh my
shit.
God.
I
Bona-
thought it came out in 98.
and
Yeah.
Bona Nostra came out in 2019.
Jeez.
22 years. Holy
Should have went
shit.
with your gut, John.
Yep, you're all standing within like, oh, is it between 1 and 10? I'm like, oh, nope.
Wow.
All right, Tracy and Sean, your next game is Seven Wonders. How long between Seven Wonders and Seven Wonders, the Wonder Pack?
The Wonder Pack. I have zero idea.
Pick a number between 1 and 100.
Right.
But don't pick 22.
I've never heard of the Wonder Pack.
Yeah, neither have I.
Okay, good. We're gonna be on a roll.
10? I have no idea.
That was what I was thinking. Should we just pick 10?
Sure.
Okay, 10.
Final answer?
Yes.
3 years.
Son of a biscuit.
Seven Wonders came out in 2010, and the Wonder Pack came out in 2013. 2013.
Wow.
And I was thinking it came out in 2007 was the original.
Seven Wonders, 2007. Makes sense.
Oh.
All right, the last game of this round for Travis and David. Your game is the Quacks of Quedlinburg. And the expansion is Quacks of Quedlinburg, the Alchemist.
Gotta be 2 or 1.
2 years. Yeah.
Final answer?
You want to go with 2?
What? Yeah.
Yeah, 2.
That is exactly correct.
I mean, it's a
Killing
recent
it.
game. That one just came out.
It is.
Yeah, I know. That was recent.
Now that we're done with the practice round, Kurt.
Now the
Real
game is going to actually start. This is
Perfect.
how we warm. This is how we warm up. Usually, like singers sing, we just run through a few exercises.
Yeah. I think I'm ready to play now. Let's go.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. After that round, we've got John and John with 5. Tracy and Sean with 4.
I don't think we changed.
Nope. And Tracy and David with
Hey.
12.
I've become part of your team now.
Hey,
You
that's
just called
fine.
them Tracy.
I'll join the other team.
Oh, sorry. Tracy and John. And
Is this like Ankh, where the bottom two
So how
players
many-
get merged into
There
a
we go. We
single group?
merged and we can compete against them. There we go.
That's right. That's right.
Oh
All right.
Lord.
I love it. We'd still be losing.
One super team to lose them all. All right. This last round brought to you by Board Game Podcast. Want to listen to a bunch of snobs give you their opinions on something you love and making you question your life decisions? Board Game Podcast. And yes, I do know what irony is. All right. For this last game, this one is called Biggest Bargain. Biggest Bargain. I looked up a couple of games on Amazon. I tried not to go for the ones that were like, oh, hey, we found this game because it was out of print, so I'm going to charge $300. I actually went with ones that are reasonably priced. And you're going to tell me which of the two you think is the biggest bargain, which means the cheapest price. And my headphones will not stay.
Would you like to use mine?
No. Then you can't hear your questions. All right, here we go.
Maybe I'll get it right then.
Maybe.
Take yours out, Sean. I'll take mine out. We're gonna rock this.
All right. First one is for John and John. The two games are Istanbul, the big box, and Underwater Cities. Which one is the biggest bargain?
I mean, Istanbul's gotta be
Plastic.
expensive-ish, right? I mean,
And just to kind of let everybody know, I looked these up on Amazon last month. So it's not current, but it's within a few weeks.
Simple big box are reprint, so it's gonna be a little higher. Underwater Cities is a lot of plastic.
it's newer though, right? I mean,
It's newer than Istanbul. When was the big box though?
is that a Queen game?
I'm not sure.
Because I know they do specifically like the big box format.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I don't know.
Trying to think, because it's specifically Amazon. I'm trying to think where are the scammers driving the prices down faster? All those fake copies of Bang.
I feel like it's probably the second one, but I don't have anything to back that up with.
Let's go with that. Be the beautiful
Water
ship.
Cities?
Be the beautiful ship, John.
That is incorrect. Istanbul, the big box, is $53.21 on Amazon, where Underwater Cities is $55.53.
Oof.
So only a few bucks.
Wow.
Wow.
Only a few. All right. Our next game goes to Tracy and Sean. Next games go to Tracy and Sean. All right. So we have Spirit Island. And we have Quack's Big Box with Herb Witches expansion.
So basically, which one's cheaper?
What? Hmm.
I'd probably lean towards Quacks.
Okay, and you said Quacks with
With the
The
Herb
Herb
Witches.
Witches.
The Quack's Big Box with Herb Witches.
versus Spirit Island. Quacks.
I mean, there's a bit more content in the Quacks one, but the audience that they're going for with that
Mhm.
isn't one to spend a ton on games, right? Like
Well,
they're
because
for
I think it's kind of gateway.
yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Where Spirit Island's like a really like brainy or
Mhm.
gapery game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd lean toward Quacks. That's my guess.
Okay, that's our guess.
Final answer?
Yep.
Quacks is correct. Quacks with the Herb Witches is 2409, where
Whoa.
Spirit Island is 75.99.
Whoa.
Wow.
Yeah.
2409?
7409.
No, 24. What was the Quacks one?
7409.
Oh,
Oh,
I
you
thought
said 24.
I'm sorry.
I was
meant
like,
74.
God, that's
Oh,
a
okay,
good
yeah.
deal.
Sorry, I misspoke.
Oh my gosh. I was like,
The
that is
margins
a-
on these are really small. Okay.
yeah, that was a really big difference.
7409 and 7411. Got
I'm
it.
like, I would buy it and I already have it.
Yeah.
What am I going to do with it? I don't know. What did we
right.
get for that? Just 1 point.
Just 1
Can you
point.
give us 5?
Sure. Yep,
Okay.
you win.
Because we made a fast decision.
That's true.
Just turn that 1 into a 5. You got just over there.
Yes.
right.
Or a 7. How about that?
Sure, that works.
All right. So the next question goes to Travis and David. The two games are Unstable Unicorns and Taco Cat Goat Cheese Pizza.
Flip a coin, Dave.
Trav, they're both the light party card games, right?
Yeah, under 20 for sure.
Right.
Probably get them at Target for $15. So Amazon's probably around like what you can get for Target. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know like how many cards are in each game though. Like, I don't know which one's bigger. They're both small card games. Do you know which one's like maybe has more cards than the other?
No, Unstable Unicorns might be priced higher because it's made by the people who made Exploding Kittens, right? Same one.
Well, it might be.
I could be
cheaper.
making that up.
Yeah,
I
don't know.
I would say taco thing.
All right,
Or
taco
flip a
then.
coin. Taco, goat, cheese, pizza, cat, whatever.
Not in the right order, but you did say all the right words. Final answer, that is correct.
Okay.
Half a point. A half a point.
Everything's made up and the points don't matter. It's fine.
That's right.
Yes.
That's right. That is definitely true. Unstable Unicorn sells for $13.94,
Wow.
where
Oh, wow.
Taco Cat Goat Cheese Pizza is $9.99.
Wow.
Oh, that's even cheaper than I thought.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
All right. The next games go to John and John. The two games are Charterstone and Risk Legacy. Charterstone
Ooh.
and Risk Legacy.
What's your
According
gut
to
say,
Amazon,
John?
which is the best bargain?
My gut says Risk Legacy's got to be more. I mean, it's got a better, longer reputation. It's been out of print or maybe in print, but I didn't know there are any versions of Risk Legacy left.
I don't know. I mean, they're probably both on the high side.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that they're both expensive for what you get. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would guess Charterstone's cheaper just because Stonemeyer's good at that. Yeah, you're going Hasbro versus Stonemeyer, 20 years old versus 5 years old.
Yeah.
Oof. What do you think?
I know the legacy games are usually pretty pricey. I feel like your gut's probably right. I mean, Charterstone's probably what, about 69, 79, something like that.
Yeah, I guess slightly lower, but in that range, yeah.
Yeah,
I
feel like it's
I guess
probably
it just Charterstone just edges it out, would be my guess. But
I don't know. I defer to you.
trying to think, I'm trying to, because the answer to asking the question, do they do a reprint of Risk Legacy at some point, which would drop it a lot? Like Charterstone.
Final answer?
Yeah.
Should have went against your gut. Risk Legacy is at 51.58. Charterstone was at 55.04. Not that far off, but Risk Legacy was a better bargain. All right, back to Tracy and Sean.
John, we suck.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Your next games are Dungeons and Dragons Waterdeep, Dungeon of the Mad Mage, or Star Wars Imperial Assault.
I know Imperial Assault's around $100.
What was the other one?
Dungeons and Dragons Waterdeep, Dungeon of the Mad Mage.
I've never heard of that.
I haven't.
Emphasis on the colon.
Yes.
I make her laugh.
Yes,
Okay.
Skullport, but I don't know Dungeon of the Mad Mage. Like,
Mm-mm. Hmm.
not knowing that one.
I almost think it might be higher.
Uh,
Is that what you're thinking?
I'm thinking lower,
Oh, okay.
just because it's going to be done by Wizards, right? So they're looking for the
Mhm.
D&D audience
Okay.
as well.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just, I got a gut feeling it might be that one, but it's a gamble. I
Okay,
don't know
you wanna
100%
pick
for
that one?
sure. Sure, if you're comfortable
Okay.
with that.
Yep, that's fine. Go ahead.
So what's your final answer?
The Waterdeep one.
The Dungeons and Dragons?
Yeah.
That is incorrect. Star
Wow.
Wars Imperial Assault is 110.49, where Dungeons and Dragons Waterdeep Dungeons of the Mad Mage was at 119.99.
Wow.
Crackers.
Quite a much more. Well,
Can we do Seafall versus a deck of playing cards next? I think I know the answer.
all right. Back to David and Travis. Your two games are Disney Villainous, the base game, and Monopoly, Disney Villains Henchman Edition board game.
Lots of colons in this.
Mhm.
Get screened, people.
Yes.
Get screened.
Cologuard. Cologuard.
That's
This podcast is not sponsored by Cologuard.
Great. This is our Bob Barker.
Clearly know your
calendar.
audience.
Yep.
Can you say the second one again? What was the full title of that?
Which one?
The second
the
one.
Monopoly one? Monopoly, Disney Villains Henchman Edition board game.
I mean,
What is
Villainous,
it?
Travis, is at least $30, right?
For
30.
what? Villainous?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
trying to think
guessing-
if the special monopolies are a little pricier than the base game, which would probably be 20 some bucks.
Maybe, but like I've got like the Mario Kart edition Monopoly, and I don't think it's cheaper than a normal Monopoly.
Okay.
So I don't know what a Disney Villains is, but I don't think it's going to beat out the Villainous, the Villainous board game.
Okay. Yeah, they're both probably at Target, so they're not really competing for print. So you want to just go with Monopoly then?
Yeah, Monopoly.
Monopoly.
All right. That is correct. Monopoly, the Disney Villains Henchman Edition board game. Sorry, I forgot the colon. Is $31.49, where the Disney Villainous game was $33.29. So not that much.
Wow.
higher. Not that
Wow.
much higher.
Different.
All right.
I want to issue a challenge to the judges. There's apparently two versions of the Waterdeep game. There's a pre-painted one and a single colored one. And the
one I looked
and
up at
the
time
single
didn't
colored
have
one is
two
$80.
versions of it, Sean. So
So I
The-
was
the
right.
The only education you can request is trial by combat. So
Sean,
for
Kurt's price for this game was the initial prototype signed edition by the original designer.
I guess I should
Yeah,
have
otherwise
asked
he
for
would have said
clarification.
colon, not painted miniatures.
Right.
Would have said another colon there, so it's fine.
And yeah, and it came with your first month's prescription of Cologuard.
Colon painting is very labor intensive. So
It is. It is.
It's a real pain in the ass.
Yes, it is. It is.
What have I done? Okay.
I don't know.
All right. The next
you
one
brought
for-
this on yourself.
I did. Why did I do this? All right. The next question is for John and John. Your games are Candyland and Perfection. Candyland and Perfection.
I hate
Two
you.
classic board games.
I feel like Candyland's got to be cheaper, right?
Wait,
it's just
Perfection-
paper.
Yeah, Perfection's the one that pops up, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's gotta be. Yeah.
Candyland. Final
Candyland?
answer.
That is incorrect.
God, son of a bitch.
I would have picked that too.
Perfection was $10.99, where Candyland was $12.99.
What a
Who is
ripoff.
paying $12 for Candyland?
Somebody on Amazon, apparently.
Wow, what a ripoff.
I would
I
have picked
would've
the
been
opposite
right
just
there
because
with
it
you
seemed so obvious that
Yeah,
Candyland was going to be
that's
cheaper.
fair, I guess, yeah.
Oh,
Man.
All right.
Thought you were throwing us a bone there.
Yep. You thought so, huh? You thought wrong. All
being
right.
curb stomped by
Tracy.
the youngins. I thought you felt bad. Yeah.
Tracy and Sean, your next games are Root and Mage Knight, the board game.
Oh.
Root and Mage Knight, the board game.
I know nothing about Mage Knight.
Mage Knight's really pricey. I want to say it's like 80, $90.
Roots on Amazon?
It was in July or January.
July. It wasn't back in July.
Um,
I didn't realize you couldn't get it normally. Really. I think we should flip a coin.
yeah, I think they're probably pretty close to each other.
Mhm.
Between the two, my last gut was wrong, but whatever.
What
Do you
is
have
it?
you leaning either way?
I don't know anything about Mage Knight, so my gut would say Root because I don't
That's what I was going to go for as
know.
well.
Okay. Okay.
Final answer?
Yeah.
Yep.
That is correct.
Yeah.
Got a point. All right.
Oh, that looked bad. Sorry,
Oh, I have
everybody.
to blur that out. Okay. So
It was like a victory. Like,
we're
I-
rooting for your answer.
but my
Yes, we
hand
get it.
gesture was very bad.
All right.
Sorry.
So
Oh, that's
Root.
amazing.
was
You're
Root was
welcome.
online for $74.95,
Wow.
where Mage Knight, the board game, Sean was correct, $79.99. About $80.
I
$80
get another
for Root,
point
huh?
because he was very close to that one.
It's very close.
He's very close to the price of the other one. I'm trying to get any extra points.
Yeah, there you go. Next time I play this game, I'll have you guess the prices. Too.
No.
Oh my god, that'd be terrible.
No.
All right. Final question. Code names in Kingdom Death Monster.
I love it. All right.
He's like, damn it.
David and Travis, your next games are Crazy Games background. Sorry, this is gonna be a hard one to say because there's a lot in it. Crazy Games backgammon set, classic blue medium 15-inch backgammon set. Or
Wait, that was one backgammon set?
that was one backgammon set. That's the
Okay.
whole description of it.
The 15 inches backgammon set is what sets it over.
That's right.
Well, it's also just bragging at some point.
Yeah,
size
it is,
doesn't matter.
it's bragging.
We don't need
It
to
is-
know that. All right. And the other game is Seven Wonders, the base game.
What? Backgammon or Seven Wonders?
It depends. Like you can get some really like high quality backgammon sets though.
Right.
They're
Yeah.
usually made out of like ceramic or
But are they made out
Elephant
of
tusk, I
medium
don't know.
15-inch?
But are they made of colons? Because that's apparently
Blue,
what.
blue
counts.
medium.
Yeah, that's what they said. Classic blue medium 15-inch backgammon.
Seven Wonders. You said Seven Wonders the base game?
Correct.
Blue medium.
I don't know, Dave. What do you think Seven Wonders the base game is? $40? $30?
On Amazon, I would guess between 30 and 40. Can you read the title of the first one again?
Oh my God, sure. Hold on, let me get a drink. Okay. Crazy Games backgammon set / classic blue medium 15-inch backgammon set. That's the whole description.
I don't know. That title almost sounds cheap. Like it's a cheap version. Like it doesn't sound. Yeah, the name of the company was even like super generic, ultra like cheap.
You don't like Crazy Games? Come on.
Crazy game. I think it's the backgammon because I think Seven Wonders is probably like $40.
Yeah,
You think?
I'm with you on that. I'm with you.
All right, we'll go backgammon.
You are incorrect.
Well, Kurt, what
No
is,
way.
is it like $50 for Seven Wonders?
Seven Wonders is $41.99 at the time that I was searching it up. And the Crazy Games backgammon set / classic blue medium 15-inch backgammon set was $44.95.
Wow.
I thought Seven Wonders was a little bit more than that.
At the time, it was not.
Wow.
All right. And that is the end of our game. Guess who won? No. I will say the scores. We've
Wait,
got...
you got a point for guessing who won?
Yeah, it still will not help you.
No. I want hope. I want hope, Kurt.
Maybe next time. Our scores are John and John with 5, Tracy and Sean with 6, and Travis and David with 13 points.
Wow.
Thank you for having us again. We
Wow.
really
Well done.
appreciate it.
Congratulations.
Holy moly.
Our scores combined don't let us win. Oh my lord.
Not to brag or anything, but
Would you like to make a speech?
I thank everybody involved.
Yeah. Gosh.
All right. So our winners today, David and Travis from Winsmith Games, you get to promote first. So what do you have to promote that you've got going on now? Do you guys have anything in the works at the moment?
yes. Yes, we do. So our second game, so our first game was 10 Gallon Tank that kickstarted right at the beginning of the pandemic. But our second game is called Junk Drawer. And we have the illustrations done, where graphic design is being wrapped up. And we do plan to kickstart it this spring or summer.
Nice. Excellent.
So
Awesome.
Drunk
it's a
Drawer.
yeah, it's a 2 to 4. Well, it's a 1 to 4 tile placement game in which the goal is to get the most points by organizing randomly shaped tiles among 4 different quadrants. But every quadrant has a different shaped goal. It earns points in different ways. But you also have to kind of juggle the items between the quadrants. So
Nice.
and that
Just
Go
like you
ahead,
do
Travis.
in
And
the
that's-
junk drawer. You just keep moving them around until finally you just forget about them forever.
Yeah.
I love it. That's
Nice.
awesome. Amazing. All right. Our next winningest team, Tracy and Sean. Tracy, do you have anything you'd like to promote? All right.
Do you have
Just
something
that
you'd-
she's awesome.
Do you have
This
something
video
that
that
you'd
you're
like
watching.
me to promote?
not the podcast that we do or anything like that. No.
Listen to us.
Yeah, there you go. There we go.
We rotate between board game episodes, and Kurt has an RPG campaign going on with Haremza. What else? What else can I promote?
I don't know. Maybe your Etsy page.
Sure. I decided last year to turn a hobby into a shop, and so I'm doing resin work. I've been apparently snorting too much resin. So I'm doing dice and I don't know, you name it, D&D dice, D6 dice, chunky D20s,
Earrings,
earrings, ornaments at the time of
phone grips.
Christmas and things like that. So check me out, Midwest Resin Geek.
Nice.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I would
And I
prefer
have
as Sun
dice.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're fantastic.
Oh,
Yeah,
thank
ditto.
you. Thanks.
There you go. Mr. Epperson,
Yes.
12 games. You are still working on getting out Dice of Dragons to everybody. What else would you like to promote?
Yeah, so we're getting stuff into manufacturing for Dice of Dragons. We just started getting some product samples back. So that's in progress. We're also working on our next game. Actually got a copy of it over here.
Ooh.
Da-da-da.
Ooh,
Exclusive.
Da-da-da. Called Matches.
Looking forward to that.
awesome.
Cool.
Yep.
It's a
Mhm.
2 to 6 player game where you're basically collecting tokens, playing numbers, matching sets. But the look of the game is this whole like fire theme based around like the 20s, 30s. So we're kind of putting it into that Cthulhu universe that we created with the Seals of Cthulhu. And there's going to be a whole lot more stuff to it as far as like story and a bunch of other really interesting things we're putting into it. So that's the next thing that's going to be coming up for Kickstarter. And then there's like 2 or 3 other games that we've got that are also in development in various stages, working with a bunch of different designers. So we have lots of cool stuff that's going to be coming up over the next year or so.
Very
Awesome.
nice.
Awesome.
Awesome. Very cool. Excited about Matches and Dice of Dragons when we get a hold of our copy.
Yeah.
Perfect. Mr. John Moffat, anything that you're working on or anything you'd like to promote for Stone Circle Games?
Yeah, sure. So top of the bill, I know Junk Drawer is an awesome game. Tracy's dice look amazing, and Matches is a beautiful game.
It
So
is.
fully supporting those. We are just finishing up the final stage of fulfillment for Pixelvania. So I don't know who's a Battle for Eternia fan is about to get new Super Haunted heroes. We're excited about that.
Ready for
Mostly
that
just
too.
be done with that. Our next big project is a head-to-head double asynchronous hidden movement game called Burn. It's about hidden secret agents moving around and evading each other. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be like this
Nice.
super Miami Vice 80s, high pink blue contrast kind of thing, art style
Nice.
thing. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Very awesome.
Cool.
Very cool.
When are we getting the poo cleaning game, man?
That's coming through other channels.
Nice. We'll make sure we get the exclusive on that because that's our kind of content. So.
Will do.
All right. And last and certainly not least, Mr. John Haremza with the Legends of Tabletop. What do you have to promote, sir?
We have actual plays release every Monday. I'm playing a core noir game with Kurt on the MFG cast. We're theoretically working on a core setting for noir. Core is a game produced by Todd Foley. It is open for hacking. I have Core Cthulhu that's available right now on drive-thru. It's currently going through a light re-edit. So as soon as I get that finished up, that'll be posted. We have the Core Noir. I'm not really doing anything else. That's it. We just dick around and play a lot of games, and then I push them out to the internet. So, like, if you like that stuff, it's cool.
You're too modest. Everything you do is awesome, and we always like to hear about it. So
Yeah.
awesome. Well, again, thank you to everyone that showed up. Thank you to everyone that's watching. Oh my God.
Blah, blah, blah.
Goodbye. No. Thank you to everyone that's been watching this. We do appreciate that. And until next time, I'm Kurt, and this was the MFG Cast. Until next time.